Hey everyone, it's Libby from maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Worimi First Nations people, that's W-O-R-I-M-I, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Right, those that know me know that I never ever say this, but please like, comment, share, whatever you want to do. I noticed yet once again my views are down to less than half than what they have historically been. So whether that's people are just bored with the content that I'm offering, or there's so many great readers out there, we just don't get time to get around all of them. But I think what more is happening is that they check that you're subscribed as well, because YouTube's been unsubscribing a lot of readers as well. But I think what's happening is they're not being presented, my videos, as they were in the past. A lot of people are reporting to me that they have to actually go looking for them. So entertainment only. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, not being presented, and it is very much about a blocking of truth. With the Two of Swords. Okay, but those that know me know that I very rarely ask that of you because it's just not my thing personally, so thank you. Just another quick comment about comments. My pronunciation is my pronunciation. If you've got nothing else except to correct my pronunciation, I'm not even going to reply. I'll just delete the comments. So, that's just a personal bugbear of mine. I don't correct other people when they pronounce something wrong. It's just, it is what it is, and understanding that around the world, we all have different accents and different ways of saying words. So there's that as well. And also, please just be polite. If I've come across a comment where someone's being rude to somebody else in my comment section, again, I will just delete that rude comment. Just be polite. If you've got nothing polite to say, keep it to yourself. Okay, what do I want to have a look at? I want to have a look at what crossed my desk is Gabbard sends criminal references to the DoJ for two officials linked to the Orange Idiot's impeachment. I wasn't even going to read on this, but it's really grabbing me. So the Director of National Intelligence, Gabbard, asked the DoJ to investigate two former government officials who played a central role in the Orange Idiot's first impeachment inquiry. This is going way back to the 2019 whistleblower complaint. So this is regards to the felon's first time around. The whistleblower, whose identity has not been formally disclosed, reported an urgent concern about the Orange Idiot's request for Ukrainian President Zelensky to investigate former Vice President Biden. This is before the 2020 election, and this is in regards to the impeachment. So what have we got here? I have received information from multiple US government officials that the President of the US is using this is what the whistleblower said, using the President of the United States is using power of his office to solicit interference from foreign countries in regards to the 2020 US election. This interference includes, among other things, pressuring a foreign country to investigate one of the president's main domestic political rivals. The Orange Idiot was impeached in the House of Representatives in late 2019, but was acquitted in the Senate. Yeah, we know how that went. Voting along party lines under Mitch McConnell. McConnell, he's got a lot to answer for. He has long denied, the Orange Twerp has long denied any wrongdoing, referring to his phone call with Zelensky as perfect. Everything is a perfect call. So, what have I got? Well, Gabbard is protecting the devil. Absolutely. The Gabbard is protecting the devil. So Gabbard alleged in a post on Monday that the deep state actors in the intelligence community concocted a false narrative that Congress used to usurp the will of the American people and impeach duly elected President F. Witt She argued that the Inspector General relied on second-hand evidence in looking into the whistleblower complaints. The documents, however, do not provide any direct evidence of criminal wrongdoing. So Atkinson, who was Atkinson, was fired by the Orange Idiot in 2020. Atkinson said he had faithfully discharged he was the Inspector General, faithfully has discharged his duties as Inspector General, etc. and so forth. So this is very much talk about a witch hunt of political opponents, but Gabbard has now referred to Blanche, DoJ, Atkinson, and the unnamed whistleblower about, she lies, deceit, betrayal, attempting to steal. Yeah, that's what they bought. Yeah, because there's the whistleblower on the bottom bringing forth the information about the lies. It was not a perfect phone call. Okay, so what do we need to know about this? The investigation to apply pressure to these two individuals. I mean, all that has to happen is Zelensky needs to release a recording of that conversation, assuming there is a recording of that conversation. Okay, tell me about this whistleblower and Atkinson. Are they telling the truth? Tell me, are they telling the truth that the Orange Idiot, F-wit, applied pressure to Zelensky? Come on down, let's have a look. Ten of Pentacles. Well, it's a yes card. The legacy, the snouts in the trough, the offering. He offered money potentially. Ending of an era. Let's see where this goes. The challenge is the actual information coming out. A lot of information coming out very quickly about what actually happened. Okay. We've got the energy that it's stewing. So are they telling the truth? They would stake their reputations on it. I suspect there was bribery or blackmail attempted. They shared their information. That's the challenge. They brought this information out into the light. The energy that it's stewing in is they had a choice about which way to go with this information, knowing the risks, and they chose the path of strength and light. They could have buried it in the thicket, but they chose not to. So yeah, I'm going to say yes, they did. About gifts in the past that were offered, something that went down in the path. The Six of Swords, this is about packing up the truth and moving it forward. So yes, they did. Five of Cups, the immediate future in regards to this is regret, emotional regret with how it's playing out, because it's not just these two figures, it's their families, it's their reputations, emotional regret. But you've still got two cups standing, and you've got this tree that is full of fruit of light yet to be harvested. So under attack. You've got here the Knight of Pentacles, protection, trying to move forward through this thicket, through this murkiness. It is also mercenary actions. Okay, so they're under attack via mercenary actions, and the Five of Wands, the infighting, the war of words, the throwing under the bus. Again, this is happening in this thicket, the mercenary in this tangled web. Okay, however, Ace of Cups, the hopes and fears that it will be brought forward. The truth will be brought forward and there will be a cleansing. Again, you've got the circling goldfish here, which are about money. Here's the whistleblowers, the Page of Wands, Ten of Swords, complete and utter downfall of this partnership. There is strength in the truth that they're bringing forward about connections with Russia. And you've got something about information coming forward about the votes, those that tied themselves to this devil energy, and to restore balance. Temperance card, and it's going to be viewed differently because the world is a different place now with that Wheel of Fortune. Nightmare situation. Queen of Cups, though, lifting the lid, and the Ten of Wands, the information. It's going to be too much of a burden for the DoJ. I'm getting here, I think there's a recording. I think there is a recording of this that will be, push it too hard and this recording will be released. Is that what I'm getting? There's a recording. Who's got the recording? I know which is my Zelensky card, so who's got this recording? You know, like was it Raffensperger or something that recorded, you know, find me 10,000 or 11,000 votes or something? I think there's a recording. DOJ has to, you know, discovery is going to be interesting. Is there a recording? And if so, who has it? Two of Wands and the Lover's card. Being given an option to get the message out there about, and the Fool and Russia in the past, bringing about an ending, and the Four of Swords. Let's have a look. Is there a recording? And if so, who has it? Because I think there is. Is there a recording and who has it? Because what have I got here? If I go down further, oh, not that one, this one. There was where was it? There was something about a discrepancy with how the documents were, the information was protected and stored. Where did I see that? I'm sure I saw that somewhere. Sorry, I'm just really quickly reading through. It's Gabbard. Yeah, I can't see it now. I must have seen it somewhere else. Okay. There's something about, you know, that the recording was not the US side, the first regime's side, sort of got rid of the information or didn't. There's something there, but let's have a look. Is there a recording? And if so, who has it? Will it be released? I'm getting a yes. I'm hearing yes. Okay, come on down. Let's have a look. Right, packing up the truth and moving it forward. Walking away from what emotionally no longer serves. And we've got the full moon here as well. feeling emotionally betrayed. Let's see where it goes. And there it is coming out, the Page of Cups. So the challenge is, so this is about bringing forward the truth, an attempt to bring forward the truth, feeling betrayed and saying, yeah, no, we're done. Someone's got it. I think, who's got it? Let's see. In the past, we've got this mercenary actions, crowning the reading, the gift from the past. So this is the recording. Somebody's got it. The Knight of Cups, offering to play it. Okay, so there's no given that they're going to play it. It's like, we've got this recording that would bring about complete downfall and judgment about the devil. There's the whistleblower. There's one of my Zelensky cards. And there's the Justice card. Both the King and Queen of Wands are my Zelensky cards when I'm talking about Zelensky, because he brings this inspirational internal energy plus inspirational action energy as well. And Justice, volatile information being released. An inability to stop it by the wannabe emperor, and the light being shone on the snake in the path and their attempted manipulation, finding themselves moral, ethical and financial corruption. Going back to my original meaning for that card, and the Tower. Okay, I am just going to, and there's my second Zelensky card, I think, and we've got treason, betrayal, deceit that's going to bring about an ending. I think Ukraine has a copy of this recording, and I think they're very probably going to team up with the whistleblower, not so much Atkinson, but with the whistleblower, and they're going to release it. That's what I'm getting. Okay, be careful what you wish for. Speaking of which, what was on the bottom? Yeah, be careful what you wish for. The Nine of Cups. Because beware the rat pooping in the cup up there. Be careful what you wish for. False victory, sword of truth. Catch you later.